Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a very warm welcome to Attire 2023 in the most vibrant city of Dubai. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the founder and CEO of International Institute of Influencers, the very inspiring, the visionary, Dr. Shama Hussain.
We are letting the people to know, जो पानी से नहाते हैं वो लिबास बदलते हैं, जो पसीने से नहाते हैं, जो पसीने से नहाते हैं, वो इतिहास बदलते हैं.
Making forward. It's great what you are doing. Wish you the best, all you and your team in UK, in Dubai, in Oman, in New York, in Arizona, or anywhere you are functioning and doing your work and business. Good luck and wish you the best. Thank you very much.
First, I thank you all. And I congratulate Shama, first of all, for this wonderful event. And secondly, for the birthday. May Allah grant you everything, whatever you wished for. MashaAllah. See, every event, it looks very shiny, glittering, but there is a lot of efforts actually behind it. What she have done coming here to Dubai, organizing. See, she's been connected to each and every one of you on a daily basis, coordinating, follow-up, and here, all these arrangements. MashaAllah, you have done a very good job. Congratulate for the successful event. And we need a birthday party also later. That is what. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
Success in whatever she does, because she's so passionate in everything what she do. And I know that she is doing everything from the heart. So, Shama, success is always standing at your feet. Thank you very much. And one more thing I would like to say, all the people who are here, all the people, they are come here only for you. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to be always associated with Dr. Shama. And I'd been traveling with her for the last 2 years whenever she started this journey. And she's like my younger sister. Whenever she gets stuck on some hurdles, she immediately pick up the phone and just call me. So I'm so happy for it, and I wish her all the very best. And I also take this opportunity to wish her a very, very happy birthday. Thank you so much, Dr. Shama, and thank you, everybody.
You know, looking at the dignitaries and the superstars in this event, I have my observation that Dr. Shama has a charisma of pulling the stars from the Milky Way and creating her own galaxy, which I can see the
Yeah, I think just a second, Sheena. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Shama Hussain, founder and global CEO of III, International Institute of Influencers, International Life Skills Technologies, and Girl Skill Pioneers, Oman. So, today, just in the morning today in the Facebook, I was just writing that people usually see our trophies, but they don't see our training grounds. So today, the training ground, we are going to bring it to you. the training ground of all our students from different countries. Today's program is not just a program that you are going to watch it. It's a program of collaborations. It's a program of integration of cultures. It's a program of integration of knowledge. It's a program of exchange of ideas. It's a program of exchange of friendship. It's a program of learning from international coach. It's a program of being empowered, feeling empowered, sharing empowerment, and finally, empowerment, empowerment, empowerment. So we are here for this International Debate Championship. It's international because students of different countries, students are from India, from Africa, from Philippines, are going to participate in today's phase. Totally, we are going to have 40 students today in 10 groups. They are going to mesmerize you. They are going to mesmerize you. They are going to inspire you. They are going to encourage you, and they are going to innovate your minds and your thoughts, my dear friends. I'm sure they are going to change the ideology of your brains with so many thoughts today. So I don't want to waste any more time. And just we are going to start. So with a big smile, let's initiate this Empower program. No tensions, no nervousness. Miss Sheena. Yes, I want to introduce our master coach today, Miss Sheena Walker. I always tell her the candid coach. She's a master coach of the world, but she's such an expert in the subject. Every body gesture, she knows she can read very well. And by seeing a person, she can read her complete, I can say, MRI scan. She can do MRI scan of every person. That's what I get impressed from her. I always try to learn whenever she writes a message, I try to get some idea from her. I try to learn from her. I always get inspired. And I would like to thank Miss Sheena Walker from UK for giving us such a precious time to all of our students here. I'm sure by the end of the day, everyone are going to have an empowered learning today. And Miss Sheena, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of whole we thank you for joining us and spending your time with all of our wonderful students today. So, Miss Sheena, over to you, Miss Sheena. We want you to, before we start the program, a few words of inspiration to our students, and then stage is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. I always think that it's really inspiring to start learning to debate, have conversations, be influential when you're at school, when you're at the college, when you're at university. And then when you enter the world of work, you're confident, you can be a great speaker, you can contribute to conversations of the world. So today I'm looking forward to listening to you all, observing and sharing, and being able to give you some great feedback about ways you can be different, new techniques and learnings that you can do next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sheena. Ms. Sheena, can we request you to start the program by announcing the first statement?
Yes, we're going to start with the first group, and we've got some inspiring people, and we're going to be looking at discussing and debating. When you eat, do you eat with a spoon or with your hand? Why would you do one and not the other? So let's start the conversation about what your thoughts and meanings are about how we eat. Ready to start? On you go. Over to you.
Yes, Ribin, you can start.
Ma'am, I think that eating with hand is good because the stimulation of nerve endings in fingers by the food's texture and touch can trigger the release of digestive juices. Mindfulness. Eating with your hands can help you be more present and mindful during your meals. Portion control. Eating with your hands can help you to be more aware about how much you are eating, which can help you to feel full on smaller portions. And connection to the culture. Eating with your hands can connect you to the culture and heritage of India. Enhanced taste. Some people believe that using your tactile sense while eating can enhance the taste of your food. Connection of the universe. Eating with your hands while sitting on the floor can connect you to the universal elements and energies.
Okay.
Gut health. The good bacteria on your hands can be passed on to your gut, which can improve your immunity. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. That was interesting. Thank you. When I was younger, I wasn't allowed to eat with my hand, but I can see how encouraging it is. Okay, can we now have Maureen? Would you like to contribute to whether we eat with a spoon or with our hand? What's your thoughts on that, Maureen?
Thank you so much. So my thoughts on eating with hands or with eating with a spoon. I think eating with a spoon for me sits well because number one, it allows one to multitask. What do I mean by that? We know that we live in a dynamic world and people are full of busy schedules. So it will be very easy for one to eat with a spoon while else maybe doing something else at work. Point number two, it's a fast process. It will enable one to get back to other things quickly. And then point number three, in as much as hands can harbor some normal flora which are beneficial bacteria, these same bacteria, when you ingest them, they can cause gastrointestinal problems such as cholera, and this is not good. Point number four, eating with a spoon is better for people who have physical disabilities. So, for example, a person has a broken arm or something. How are they going to feed if their hands are not working properly? So, eating with a spoon is the way to go. And then the other thing is that it's not everyone who feels the texture of food to be appropriate. Like for some people, they will discover that some greasy food or spicy food, it's better to eat with a spoon because of the texture. Maybe it doesn't sit well with them. So eating with a spoon is the way to go. And then the other thing also is that when we talk about culture, yes, eating with hands promotes culture, but even eating with a spoon, because you know that some spoons can be designed in a way that represents your culture. I can give an example. These spoons that are known as the French spoon, Italian spoon. Those spoons are specifically found in those places, and it reflects their culture. So not only eating with a spoon does it help one to multitask, it also helps in promoting culture by the design of the spoon. And then also in formal places like the work environment, you agree with me that it's not everyone who finds it culturally appropriate to eat with hands. Say you're having lunch with your workmates, and then your workmates are eating with spoons, and then you start eating with your hands. Some may see that to be inappropriate. Therefore, it is very important that we take into consideration other people's views, even as we try to show our culture or our ways of life. But we should also take into consideration how other people are going to see that and how it might affect them. With these few but convincing points, I raise my case. Thank you.
Thank you, Maureen. I think that was very interesting. I particularly liked how you highlighted different cultures because I think that's really important and you highlighted it more than once. And the second thing that I really liked was you had a rhetorical question. Would you agree that? That's a really good way that's a really good phrase to use when you speak. So thank you for that. Thank you. Okay? Swarnaja, can you unmute yourself? I hope I've said that correctly. Would you
Yes,
like,
ma'am.
yeah? Would you like to share with us your thoughts on how we eat? With our hands or with a spoon? What's your thoughts on that?
Hello, ma'am. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Swaranjali. I would like to choose that eating with hand is more important because recent the Rani Mukherjee has acted in a film which is based on a true story, Mr. Chatterjee and versus Norway. In that, the debate competition has taken place that how eating with hand is more important. Yes, in today's Western India, eating with hand is perceived to be unhygienic, bad mannered, but in India, in Indian culture, there is an old saying that Anna hai Purna Brahma means eating with your hand does not feed your body, but it feeds to your mind and spirit. But why the people of ancient era eat with their hands? There is big reason behind it that the Ayurvedic or the Vedic people knew the power of our hand and they knew that our mind's endings are happened in our five fingers. So from that day, they have decided to eat with their hands because when we will eat with their hands, our whole body will be digested. And there is one old Sanskrit phrase that is famous nowadays, which is regarding to our hands. That is, Karagre Vaste Lakshmi, Karamade Saraswati, Karmuletu Govindyam, Prabhade Karadarshana. Means our five finger has the five elements or five meanings that are on a tip of your finger, the goddess Lakshmi is there. On your second finger, the goddess Saraswati is there. On your third finger, the goddess Vishnu is there, and your fourth and fifth finger, the goddess Govinda is there. And our hand is also known to be the Panchamahabhutas because our five finger have five elements of five meanings. Like our thumb represents fire, our second finger, index finger represents air, means Vayu. Our third finger, middle finger represents Akash means sky. Our fourth finger, ring finger, represents space or earth, means Prithvi. And our fifth finger represents air or Jal, which is water. So from these five meanings, we can understand that our food has been digested in our body. The God has given the precious organ of our body, which is known as hand. The hand is also known to be, it is small, but it do lots of things. Means there is one saying that chota packet bada dhamaka. Means it is known to be that our hands do lots of things in our world. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarnaji.
Talking to you is a warm embrace to my life and my soul.
Thank you. I particularly liked the favorite part of that was the five elements and the five meanings. I thought that was, you highlighted that very well. And I liked how you added the elements with the goddess. I think that when somebody uses goddess, it makes me think of graceful. So well done on that. The feedback I'd give you is that when you're going to tell us something very important, like the five elements and using goddess, just pause for a second and then tell us. And that's more impactful. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Adkin, are you ready to speak to us? And we'll hear how you can add to whether we eat with a spoon or eat with our hand. Love to hear what your views are.
Hello everyone, my name is Aikin This from University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, Mandaue, and I'm in favor in eating with spoon. Okay, and it aligns with modern etiquette standards, which is the interconnected and hygiene-conscious world. Next is the use of utensils offers greater hygiene when it comes to making it very hygienic, especially in the fast food here in the Philippines. Utensils minimize direct contact with food, thereby reducing the risk of contamination and spread of germs. Even if it's solid, you can still use your spoons like rice, vegetables, etc. And if it's liquid, likes to, you can really use spoon. I have a question. How do you eat your soup? Can you use your hands? So eating with soup with your hands is generally impractical due to the liquid nature of the dish. So whether it's solid or liquid, you can still your hands. Thank you.
Thank you, Atkin. We had a little bit of difficulty hearing you with your internet connection, but I particularly liked how you spoke about hygiene, because I think hygiene is so important in food and culture. I also liked how you compare and contrasted having soup, which is impossible to eat with your hand. So I guess that what we heard from all of the group were the realities about using your hand. And when it's not possible to use your hand, you've actually got to use a spoon. The second thing I thought that was highlighted was that your culture is very important. And some cultures do use their hands, and other cultures it would be seen impractical. So I did like that. I also thought all of you were very well prepared. You all had lots of facts and information, which was very good. I did like that. But remember, when you start to speak and prepare to come to something like this to speak, start with the facts and information and then make it into more conversational. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Mishina. And the energy should not go down. The energy should be up. You're getting so many good insights. Come on, Rhythm, congratulations. Very good, Rhythm. You have done very well, Maureen, Days, and Swaranjali. Clap for yourself. Wonderful. You have done a great job. And now let me, yes. Now, Mishina, I want to invite our youth ambassadors of III, Avni and Omkar, who are your accompanied evaluators today, along with you, youth evaluators. We want request them to come up and to give their feedback to encourage the energy of our youth, everyone. Omkar and Avni, the stage is yours. Omkar and Avni. So first we'll listen from Omkar. And thank you, Maureen. Thank you, Days, and thank you, Rhythm. Come on, smile. Yes, that's the way. Yes, Omkar. Over to you, Omkar.
So, thank you, Dr. Sharma. That was a brilliant introduction, so thank you very much. So, I'm Onkar from London, and today Avneet and myself are your Youth Ambassador Evaluators. So, that was a super opening debate, and well done to the four of you for starting us off with a bang. So, this debate is a very interesting one. It explored the dynamic between tradition and modernity through the lens of a simple, but in my opinion, quite a profound question. So each side within your team has eloquently addressed the cultural, practical, and hygienic aspects of using hand versus spoons. So now we'll break down into feedback for each of you. So Rhythm spoke very eloquently about the science behind eating with your hand, and you had a very well-rounded answer, talking about the nervous system and connections to your body with food. So well done for that. Maureen, you did a very good job at signposting within your argument by using points and working through those points. This is a very useful structure when debating because it helps the audience to follow your structured argument. And I also liked that you used a rebuttal on the point of texture in relation to the previous speaker. I'll now hand over to Avneet to evaluate for the last two candidates. Thank you.
Thank you, Omkar. Thank you so much. You're so wonderful. Thank you. Avni.
Thank you, Omkar. So Ali, you presented a well-poised argument and the additional links behind it. Although a useful feedback will be to slow down your pace. And so this will help your articulation of each word. And slowing down your pace will also allow the audience to follow or discussion. And finally, Aiken, thank you for debating in favor of eating with utensils. To help with your future performances, I would like to see more expression. That smile, the passion must come through and you speak. And it will also make it more fun for you and everyone. Overall, this was a very strong opening debate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Omkar and Avni. So I can say enhancing. Thank you so much. And Avni, I agree with you. They must smile and they must make everyone inspired. Thank you, Avni. Thank you so much, Omkar and Avni. Thank you so much. Okay. Ms. Sheena, now the second group is joining you. Second group is ready to interact. Come on, bring that energy. I want to see the energy in you. Come on, debate it is. So you must follow the ethics of debates. You must do the debating. When one person is talking, come on, bring that skill of debate. Energy.
So I'd like to introduce our next group, and the topic, which is a really interesting one, is wearing. What do you wear to work? What do you wear to school? What's the formula, and what do you wear as part of your cultural dress or not? So we're going to discuss what you wear on a daily basis to go to wherever the environment you're going to. So let's start this off with John. Would you like to start us off with what formula to the office or school or your work? What do you think about what we wear?
Okay, good evening, Miss. I am John March Mayon from University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandaue. So I stand with wearing formal attire because when you're wearing a formal attire, you are promoting a professional image. So it means that when you're wearing your bow tie, your suits, or anything that is being formal, you are in your cognitive thinking, you are thinking that you are professional to handle any business deals, and it established professionalism in a workplace. It also fosters unity and equality, regardless of their position or role in a workplace. Formal dress code create a sense of unity among employees. A shared dress code cultivates a team-oriented environment where everyone feel valued member and no one is feel left out in a certain environment. So it also enhances the confidence and self-expression in a workplace. So they will be feel that they have the power to engage with their customers, and they can feel confident about how they speak, how can they face other people. And also, according to a study by the cognitive consequences of formal clothing, the result showed that more people that wears formal attires are more confident than those people that wears usual dresses. So we also.
Thank you, John. We had a little bit of interference there when you were speaking. So if everybody makes sure that they're muted and they don't have any background noise because it affects the speakers. I like that formula that wearing a suit perceives you differently. That's a really great point. I really like that. I think what you can do differently is that you can smile when you tell me you enjoy wearing a suit. If you enjoy wearing a suit, show us. I like wearing a suit. So I'm showing you. Okay, so smile. Okay,
Miss, next time.
Thank you. Come back to you soon.
Thank you, Miss.
Manvera, would you like to go next and tell us what do you think about what you wear And what formula should we wear to the office, or what cultural issues do we need to consider? Take the floor, it's all yours.
According to me, ma'am, I think we should wear cultural dresses because cultural dresses don't give us passion, but it gives us confidence and make us wear a smile. In first, we will feel embarrassed, but after we will be used to of it. We should wear cultural because we have the ancestors who promoted it, and we should also, as the new generation of our ancestors, we should be also responsible for contributing to our culture. We are going to job, we can wear a sari. It looks ethic and it also gives you confidence. It also gives you make wear a smile. Cultural dresses are more better than formal dresses. And let me remember you a very big personality, Swami Vivekananda, who always wear dhoti kurta, a very cultural dress of India. We should wear cultural for our ethnic. We should wear culture. We should promote culture. We should promote our country because our ancestor did it. Our culture gave us identity. Our culture dresses gave us identity. That's all for I want to talk about. Thank you.
Thank you, Manvir. Interesting how you compared and contrasted that. I enjoyed that, like wearing your cultural dress, which I agree is lovely. So we'll come back to it then with more feedback. Okay, so let's move on to, Kishnavi. Is that how we say that? Would you like to unmute yourself?
Good evening, ma'am. It's Krishnaveni.
I'll need to practice that.
It's fine, ma'am. You can just call me Krishna.
Krishna, okay. So would you like to share with us what your thoughts are on formal or cultural dress? So take to the stage and share with us.
Good evening, ma'am. Skipping introductions, I'll get right into speaking my points against the proposition stated. Starting first, I would probably say that the way the proposition is stated is in a very presumptuous manner, but then I'd fall prey to the very same view, and I'll get into this in a few minutes. In my opinion, as an Indian, and I'm sorry for taking my Indian culture out here because I know everyone is not Indian, but I think it's safe to say that people from the West made it mandatory for us to wear suits to work. While they have to operate in 15 degrees Celsius conditions, we figuratively die here in very high temperatures. So quite clearly, shirts, skirts, waistcoats, trousers, ties, and leather shoes are not suited for Indian climate. Kurtas, saris, salwar suits, etc. are, but they've become ethnic wear, ethnic in our own country. Okay, so imagine the image that comes to anyone's mind, and this is what I mean by the presumptuous manner of the proposition. The image that comes to anyone's mind when told about formal wear is that it is the standard Western suit. But what they don't realize is that there are a multitude of cultural clothes that are formal in their own countries. When working in a work environment with multiple ethnicities, wearing your own cultural wear fosters sense of familiarity with the global culture and widens numerous horizons. And now to get rid of future proposition, my fellow speakers might say that wearing ethnic wear in a very huge group of people might get into a sense of, ethnic discrimination. And that is true. But can you always live in fear of ethnic discrimination? Wearing your own ethnic cultural formal wear will promote a sense of solidarity between others. People will learn to come together, accept each other's culture, instead of living in fear and just discriminating each other blindly. It is also a point to note that the state of mind depends on what you wear. When you are happy wearing something, the work functionality increases exponentially, and that is ultimately universally true. Wearing cultural clothing at work may be a great way to express your style and ethnic background while being professional and staying true to your roots. In conclusion, as a speaker against the proposition wearing formals to offices is a necessity, I strongly believe that wearing professional clothing that improves productivity is a must in work environments, whether they may be Western formals or cultural or ethnic professional wear. Thank you and have a wonderful evening ahead.
Thank you. That was very interesting about, I was having a little smile about the heat in India. And I suppose we don't think about that when people are wearing the dress. So that was a really great point to make. That was a really great point to make. Also that comparing and contrasting, I think, is a great way to debate. I really enjoyed that. I'll have to be careful in the future what I wear in Dr. Sharma's programs, because now all the young students will be saying, what did Miss Sheena have on? Did she have on a proper suit, or does she have a cultural dress? I'll have to be really careful.
And Miss Sheena, when you come to Oman, I will let you to wear Omani dress, Miss Sheena.
I know, it's making me smile. But I do have a burqa and I do have a dress. So I bought one when I went to Oman. Okay.
Wow.
So
okay, let me welcome Avni and Onkar, Miss Sheena, for their evaluation, empowered evaluation for the students. Yes, Onkar.
Okay, so so group 2, so well done for your beautifully articulated debate. Workplace attire is more than just a matter of clothing. I think it's a reflection of identity, professionalism, and inclusivity. And this debate invited you to consider whether formal dress codes or cultural attire best represent these values in the modern office. So firstly, John, you articulated very well in support of formal wear. I liked how you spoke about the professionalism that formal wear brings and the confidence it helps a person to execute. Your argument was well made and persuasive. In future, you can include some examples or statistics. Indeed, your argument was in favour of the traditional attire, and I loved your examples. Now I'm going to hand over to Onkar for the remaining evaluations. Thank you.
So, Krishnaveni, well done. You spoke very eloquently about the differences between Western and Eastern cultures and your terminology of the word formal. So your confidence and pace was actually very good. And I also liked that you used correct debate terminology of proposition and other things, as well as concluding your argument to a close well. So overall, well done to all the speakers, and we'll now move on to the next topic.
Thank you, Onkar. Thank you, Avni. Thank you so much. And thank you, Onkar. Always, when youth empowers the youth, it gives him more encouragement. So thank you so much, Onkar. We'll come back to you again with the third. And I just got a message from one of the students here, I think from Philippines. She was asking that why I wasn't invited. I requested everyone, please write your name. It was written Zoom user, I believe. So that's the reason we could not catch you. We could not catch you here. Out of 40 students, how can we know women's who is who? So please, we request you, please write your name. That's the reason you missed your opportunity. I told this before as well, and now also I'm repeating, please keep your name. So that's the reason we could not, we thought you're absent. So this is my request, sincere request, please keep your name. And even though you are present, we could not find you out because it's a name isn't there. And as it is a debate, I want you to follow the rules of debate. Please counteract with each other. If one person is speaking, please try to attack him. Don't give a speech. We are not looking for speech. We are looking for the debate. Bring your energy. Come on, okay? With a smile, like Machina always says, with a smile, bring up that energy so that everyone should get excited, triggered, and should feel like if one is telling about something, then come on, counteract him. When your turn comes, we will not come in between you now. Even Machina will not come in between. We'll come out at the end. So come on, attack with each other and show up your skills. Then we are looking for active, energetic debate speakers. Thank you again. Yes, Ms. Sheena will announce the topic and you can carry on.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sharma.
Thank you, Ms. Sheena.
We'd like to introduce the next speaker group and the next topic, which is a really interesting topic, which is artificial intelligence versus emotional intelligence. And how does that develop you as a student? So I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on that question and challenging each other on what you might say. So Sharon, can we start with you?
Yes, exactly, Ms. Sheena.
Sharon, would you like to unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Sharon?
I think Junalin is absent. Is there today in our 4 students, we have only 2 are here.
Okay, so
so she's here, Ms. Sheena.
Let's
She's
have
here.
Sureness, Shaurys. I'm not sure I'm saying that. Can we have you to tell us emotional, artificial intelligence versus emotional intelligence?
Yeah, Natalie.
Can we ask that we all mute yourself?
Please, we request you to mute yourself.
Good morning, ma'am. I am a supporter of artificial intelligence for student development.
Start again.
Artificial intelligence is revolutioning the way we learn, work, and interact with information. When it comes to student development, AI offers numerous benefits, making it an essential tool in enhancing the personal growth. The first point, personalized learning. AI-powered platforms can adapt to learning styles and pace of teaching. With machine learning algorithms, achieve personalized recommendations, allowing them to focus on areas they struggle with, leading to better and retention and understanding. For example, AI-powered platforms like Duolingo and Khan Academy customize lessons based on a student's progress and without waiting for a teacher intention. Efficient data processing. This is the second point. AI can analyze vast amount of data much faster than any human, offering students immediate feedback on their assessment, identifying trends and improving insight into their performance. This allows students to correct mistakes instantly and academically without waiting for teachers' intervention. Increase accessibility. AI enables education to be more accessible to students from all walks of life. Tools like speech-to-text and automated transitions help students with disabilities or language barriers engage in learning more efficiently. Preparation for the future workforce. As we all know, AI is needed in AI industries as industries increasingly rely on AI. Teaching students how to interact with AI systems will prepare them for future skills. Conclusion. AI is a powerful ally in the development of students, offering personalized accessibility. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sharna, for giving us your explanation and your views on artificial intelligence versus emotional intelligence. These are both very, very important topics now in our global world. Artificial intelligence is what you've highlighted is impacting our organizations. So thank you for sharing. Perhaps
Ms. Sheena, Ms. Sheena, 1 second. Natalie, is it sound from your side? Please, others who are not speaking, mute yourself for a while. Natalie, can you mute yourself? Natalie, can you mute yourself?
I believe
I think there is a sound from your side.
Yes.
We could not hear anything what Shaurya is speaking. Please, we request everyone because it will affect the other debaters.
I think we have to be very mindful that we're muted and that we don't have family or dogs or people in the background that could interfere with what the speakers are saying. It's very important that.
Exactly, Ms. Srina. Okay, Utkarsh, continue, my dear.
Okay, so let's have Yukash. And the question was artificial intelligence versus emotional intelligence as you're developing your personal skills in the world of school or work or college. I'd love you to take the stage and share your thoughts.
Sure, ma'am. Greetings of the day, Ms. Sheena ma'am, Shah ma'am, and fellow participants. I am myself Utkarsh from Sanskriti Public School, Gorakhpur, India. And it's a privilege for me to participate in this event. And I look forward to argue in favor of AI, which is emotional intelligence, and in against of artificial intelligence. So even though I wasn't able to hear Shaurya Pandey because of that background disturbance, but still I heard a word that he used a word that artificial intelligence is an essential tool for us. So artificial intelligence is not only reducing our critical thinking, it is also increasing the dependency of technology in humans. So it is not hindering our creativity only, it hinders our critical thinking, it hinders the social development and emotional development of a student. Emotional intelligence is far more better than artificial intelligence in the case of these points. Emotional intelligence also encourages us in promoting leadership skills. It boosts our academic performances, and it not only prevents us from depending on technology. It also helps us to maintain our stress management. It helps us in stress management. And somewhere, suppose there is a student and he's studying a topic from last few months, and he got a homework from the school for the same topic, and the questions were easy, but there is a 99% of chances that if that student will go home and to do that homework, he will use AI, and he will not use his brain for doing the same. So it's a problematic situation for humans for depending on AI for their development of students and their brain. So somewhere emotional development is more better than emotional intelligence in the development of student is more better than artificial intelligence. And at last, I'll be concluding with saying that artificial intelligence is only the result of emotional intelligence. Thank you and have a nice debate again ahead.
I request Natalia to counteract now quickly. Quickly counteract, Utkarsh, please.
Okay, so we will continue just now. We'll do feedback.
Yeah, let them counteract, Ms. Sheena. Okay. Interact with each other as fast as they can. Come on, without that energy should go on.
Okay, thank you for that. That was great. Comparing and contrast there between using our brain and not using our brain. Is there a debate there for how we use our brain? Is there a debate for not using our brain? Let's continue. Natalia, would you like to actually start sharing your thoughts on artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence? So take to the floor and share with the students and with the group what your thoughts are on that.
Okay, ma'am. I believe that emotional intelligence is more crucial for student development. Emotional intelligence equips students with the essential skills to navigate the complexities of life, build strong relationships, and strive in the world that increasingly values human connection and empathy. AI can teach the skills of self awareness, empathy, resilience, communication, and conflict resolution, which are vital for navigating complex social situations and building meaningful relationships. Emotional intelligence helps students understand their own emotions and how they impact their behavior, allowing them to manage stress and adversity. It also enables them to recognize and understand the emotions of others, fostering empathy and communication skills. These skills are essential for building trust, resolving conflict, and navigating the challenges of a diverse and interconnected world. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalia. That was interesting. And if the group were listening to that, she used about learning A1, and then she used about how our behavior can be, human behavior can be impacted by emotional intelligence. So listen, if we want to debate that, do you agree? Do you not agree? Should we be doing more A1? Should we be doing more human interaction? Think about that. And we'll continue with Junlan. If you want to share your thoughts on what you've heard from the other three people about their views, if you want to share your view on artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence, what works for you? What do you like? What affects personal development? Take to the floor.
Okay, I am Chanelin Chabornay, from University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, Mandawi campus. I stand for Artificial Intelligence, EI, and Emotional Intelligence, EQ, are different but more interconnected. EI excels in logic and data analysis and task automation, while EQ focuses on understanding and managing emotions, developing human connection and adaptability. While AI can supplement some aspects of EQ, it cannot completely replace the nuanced understanding of human emotions. The future lies in combination of EI and EQ, using the analytical power of AI to enhance our emotional understanding and create more empathetic and human-centered technology. So EQ can guide the ethical development of AI, improve human AI interaction, and enhance decision making in AI system. However, EQ cannot give AI the ability to experience emotion or replace human connection. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Junalyn. I particularly like hearing how you said that AI and EI are different. And that is a crucial point in these two topics. They are different, and the group should be thinking about how do we challenge that? Is there a place for AI? And is there a place for emotional intelligence? How do we link them together? Okay. If I just give you feedback, I'll start with you, Junalyn. I thought that you were crystal clear in how you shared your thoughts. You articulated it really well. And I think your argument about one and the other was very clear in how you closed it. So well done. I think adding a smile when you spoke would have just completed that. Natalia, I think that you gave us, as a student, and created, you used the word, I think, 2 or 3 times about being aware. And I think that you could improve how you're speaking by, you were very eloquent, but you could improve by just pacing just a little bit and emphasizing the word, say, behavior. That's a really good point for all of you, is that when you've got a word that means something that's important, emphasize it. What about your behavior? That's absolutely key. So take that on board. And Yukarash, what I liked about what you said, you mentioned the A1 technology, because that's huge. It's technology and it's data that can help companies. And I think as you go forward, you can expand on A1 technology. But I did like how you brought in emotional intelligence into leadership. I think you had an argument there for the two things and when we would use them. Again, a little bit more of a smile as you're speaking would be important. And Shanru, it was very difficult to listen to you because it was a shame you had a little bit of an interference, but you had a good grasp of A1 and you had a good grasp of what you thought, how it worked, and what you would like to do with it. And I think that being able to demonstrate how we use that in systems and processes is a great way for you to take that forward. So well done to all the group. And I'll pass over to the other youth ambassadors who will pinpoint a little bit more specific of what they would like to see.
Let me invite Avni and Omkar again to give their insights about this debate. Avni and Omkar, stage is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. So well done, Group 3. And again, what a topical debate in this current day and age. So artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence, they represent two different but critical things in today's educational landscape. So in this debate, you want to kind of tackle the question of which intelligence is more important for shaping the student's future. And I feel that you all did a fantastic job on that. So there was a technical interference during this debate, so it was difficult to hear fully, but Shaurya, you had a well-structured and logical debate. This helped the audience to follow through your points. For future debates, please include more expression and tonal variety in your delivery. This will help keep the audience engaged. But well done, you pushed through the technical difficulties, so I have to praise you for that. Utkarsh, I hope I pronounced that correct, but you spoke with confidence, and I like that you gave a rebuttal to the previous speaker's point. Yes, that is the essence of debate, back and forth, battling to get your point across. And this is what we want to see. So your active thought and spontaneity, and your engagement with the speakers and your passionate delivery was brilliant. And that's what we like to see in a debate. So well done to all of you. I'll now hand over to Avni for the final two evaluations.
So for Natalie, well done for your perspective. I loved your input about how AI and EI are so useful to us. So in the future, please try to pick up points from the previous speakers, and so you can try and argue with them. Juna Lane, you spoke eloquently about how AI and EI, and you spoke with clarity. To develop your debating skills further, please use rebuttal points and more expression. Thank you, and well done to everyone.
Thank you, Avni and Omkar. Thank you so much for bringing the grace here in your evaluation and encouraging everyone. Thank you again, my dear. Thank you so much. So now, Mishina, the next group is ready.
Okay. Welcome to the next group. And the question that we're going to be looking at is this is a huge one for debate and discussion. So get your hat on, get your thinking cap on. Online schools or face-to-face schools? How do you think a child would grow? Online or face-to-face schools? So let's start off with Akash. What's your thoughts on online or face? Take the floor, Akash.
Greetings of the day, ma'am. And good evening to Honorable Shama ma'am, respected jury members, worthy opponents, and my fellow debaters. I would like to say in support of online education. As you know, that better schools or offline education universities are not available everywhere. Like in rural areas, if we cannot find better schools, but with the help of online education, students can learn from anywhere, removing graphical barriers. Second, flexibility. Learners can set their own schedules, accommodating work and personal commitments. Diverse offering of course. Online platforms online platform often provide a wider variety of courses and specialization. Online schools often reduces expense related to communicating, housing, and materials. Students can progress at their own speed, enhancing understanding and rendition. Engaging with online tools prepare students for digital workforce. Students can interact with peers and instructors from around the world, enhancing cultural awareness. Many platforms use adaptive learning technologies to tailor education to individual needs. Online education offers a vast array of resources, including videos, articles, and forums, reducing commuting and physical materials, lower the carbon footprints. Online education can minimize exposure to illness, particularly important in times of crisis. Many online courses focus on special skills, making education directly applicable to job markets. That's all.
Thank you, Akash. That was interesting. And for the rest of the group, Akash highlighted more about online and the benefits, and perhaps not so much about face-to-face. Maybe the group would want to pick up on that. Is online? Is it face-to-face? I did like you gave a really good explanation, but oh my goodness, smile when you tell us about online. You had amazing experience there. That, yes. So you just share with us with a passion and with energy. Okay. Ojas, I'm sure you heard all about online there. Is Akash right? Is he right to speak about online? Should we be at school face-to-face? Let's hear what your thoughts are. Take to the floor.
First of all, I will say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to present my points in front of everyone who is present here. I will be speaking in favor of online school. I would like to continue by saying that online schools provide unparalleled flexibility, which allows students to tailor their learning schedules to fit personal needs. This adaptability can be particularly beneficial for students who excel in self-directed learning, or students who have commitments outside of school, such as work or family responsibilities. By studying at their own pace, students can spend more time on challenging subjects and breeze through topics they find easier, resulting in a more customized educational experience. Another key advantage is the vast array of resources available through online platforms. Students can access a wide range of materials, including videos, interactive quizzes, and digital textbooks, which can enhance their understanding of complex concepts. This diverse content not only caters to different learning styles, but also encourages exploration beyond the standard curriculum, fostering a lifelong love of learning. Online, edu- Online education encourages technological proficiency, an essential skill in today's job market. As students navigate various digital platforms, they become adept at using tools that are incredibly relevant in professional settings. This experience not only prepares them for future careers, but also equips them with the ability to adapt to new technologies as they emerge. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that.
Miss Sheena, I want to contract with them. I want to encounter both of them because both of them were speaking for. So I want to ask them if our online schools are promoting, you can use the resources. You said that you can commit for the other things that are outside the schools, outside the responsibilities you can do if it is online school. What about the social intelligence? How can you develop? How can you develop leadership? How can you develop collaboration? How can you develop resiliency? How can you face the challenges? How can you learn how to face the challenges? How can you learn how to face the disappointment? How can you learn how to face how to be a leader when you're sitting alone, and sitting in the school, in the home, online school? You're not facing the society. If it is a physical school, you're facing the society. You are learning rejections. You are facing rejections. You are facing disappointments. You are facing happiness. You're learning sharing. You're learning caring. What about these etiquettes of life? Can anyone of you answer me? Can anyone of you give me the answer?
Could I ask them a question? Do you boys go to face-to-face physical school, or do you learn online? What do you do at the moment? Do you
Thank you for asking this question. We go to face-to-face offline school, but yeah, we go to face-to-face offline school. But I think that studying in online school enhances our socialization. Like in online school, we can meet to the students of worldwide, and we can.
Yeah, agreed, Akash. But my question is, if it is a face-to-face, you see rejections, you see disappointments, you see the sharing, you see the caring. You are sharing tiffin box. You are helping a friend who fell down. You're all playing together the football. You are doing the team building is happening. All these things are helpful for your job opportunities in your future. So how do you overcome that in online?
It's interesting, if I can jump in here, how they
please
both go to physical school, and yet they both spoke about online. And I'd ask you the question, would you like to do schooling online? Is that something you would like to do? Or was it just something you wanted to speak about?
I would like to study online because I think, or I believe, it increases our interaction with different types of people.
Right. Okay.
And I think that there are various type of courses available online. So if I want to study a different type of course which is not easily available offline, then we can find it online and at a very effective cost.
Yeah, I think that some of your points, I'll just give you feedback before we go to the evaluators, but I think your points, you made an argument there, you're at school, but you want to do online. And I work myself online, and I'm encouraging you to say, well, is physical better? And yet I can feel physical here today with you, with all the students. I feel very physical. It's almost like you're in the room with me. So well done, that group, for making me feel I'm in the room. You made me feel welcome. And your arguments were brilliant. I thought they were brilliant for online. And in particular, Ikas, you said about flexible learning from other people, and that is absolutely important, listening to what other cultures say. But you did all of that without a smile. You must learn to sit up, think about shoulders back, and think about projecting your brilliant information in a different way. That would be great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mishina.
Ajas,
Mishina, just okay, Mishina, please.
No, okay, we can move on to your evaluators. I know that. Yeah, that's
Thank you, Mishina. Thank you so much. Onkar and Avni, can I request you for your feedback, Onkar and Avni, about our debaters?
Yeah, so great job, Group 4 for debating a topic which has impacted us all since COVID-19. So education is not just about academics, it's about the holistic development of a child. In your debate today, we wanted to hear each side argue whether online schooling or physical schooling offers a more holistic growth experience. So, Akash, you had an excellent pace and good research behind your argument of being online. You had a strong opening which engaged the audience, but I felt your close knit your clothes needed signposting. So perhaps in the future you could use the phrase "in conclusion," and so this will help the audience. Oh, Jess, and you spoke well in support of online learning. So now I'll hand over to Onkar to complete the evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, Avneet. Well, there was only 2 speakers and both were in favor of online learning. So a full debate would have actually needed a discussion about the proposition and also the opposition. So like Dr. Sharma was encouraging, we need to hear more about the benefits of emotional intelligence. Of course, not today though, but we did a good job with what we had. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Avni and Onkar. Thank you so much. We'll come back to you again. Thank you, Avni and Onkar. Okay, Ms. Sheena, the stage is yours.
Oh, thank you. Let's move on to the next group. And this is a very, very important debatable subject in the UK. Should you wear a uniform to school or not? Now, that's a huge topic here. I'm really looking forward to hearing what your views are on that. And so let's look at how that impacts you in the school you're in, whether you'd like to do something different. Let's have a debate going for and against. Why not? Why now? Okay, so let's start with RJ.
Yes. Hi, Miss Sheena and Miss Sharma. Good evening. Yes, my name is RJ, and I'm currently studying in University of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandaue. Well, my argue is school should have uniforms, and school uniforms offer several benefits. First, uniforms promote equality by minimizing the visible differences in socioeconomic status, helping to reduce peer pressure and bullying related to clothing choices. These foster a more inclusive atmosphere where students are judged less by their appearance and more by their character and academic performances. And also from a practical perspective, uniforms save time and reduce stress in the mornings as students and parents don't have to worry about choosing an outfit. Also, moreover, uniforms can improve safety by making it easier to identify student on campus and during school trips, especially on emergencies. And also, according to Chris Bauman and Hanakova, who study school discipline, school uniforms, and academic performance, they examine tests, scores, and students' behavior in the United States, Canada, and 37 other countries to determine whether uniforms affect students' discipline. And they found that the highest performing students are the most disciplined one. In addition to this, 37 other countries where students wear school uniforms. They found that students listen significantly better, lower noise levels, and also lower teaching waiting time as the classes starting on time. So that basically says it's very self-explanatory that wearing uniforms has really a lot of benefit to students, especially confidence. For me, that's what I feel when I wear my uniform, rather. So overall, school uniforms provide a range of advantages from fostering inclusivity to encourage focus discipline, and security. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Well done. I enjoyed listening to that. So you're very much in favour of a uniform. I'm hoping the group is listening to your thoughts, your views, and why you thought we should be wearing a uniform. That was well done. Great presence and great conclusion there. Well done. We'll come back to that. Okay, the group should be listening to that. And let's go to Awanish. Let's see what your thoughts are on a uniform or not a uniform. Did you listen to the previous student? Can you unmute yourself? Okay.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to speak on such a big platform. Thank you, Mr. Sharma, ma'am, Mrs. Sharma, ma'am, and all and the jury members for giving me such an important topic. Ma'am, I think that the school should not have uniforms. I think that it limits the individuality, which is very important in nowadays, as well as it is also uncomfortable and reduces the productivity. In sense, if the student is wearing a uniform for schools for more than 4 to 5 hours, it can make them feel uncomfortable. Whereas wearing cultural uniforms can be better for a student for increasing productivity. As well as I also heard a point by Arji, ma'am, saying that safety, according to safety. Ma'am, what I think is, ma'am, uniform does not build safety in student. I think that promoting ID cards can make it more safer for the students in the schools. That's why, because, ma'am, it can make the person more specific of the student of the school, that what are they wearing. So it can also make easier for the students to identify what are they wearing, and as well as promoting ID cards can be a better option than promoting uniforms in school. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Awanish. So you were saying the opposite of Archie. Interesting. You're sitting there very smart wearing a uniform. Do you sometimes wish you didn't have to wear one? Is that your thoughts?
Yes, ma'am. I thought of promoting the not wearing uniforms. Ma'am, I think so it should be better.
Yes, that was really good points there, and good presence and nice smile, very visible. Thank you. So the other people that's in the group, were you listening to these two? Both had a different point of view. So Abhijit, would you like to contribute to what you've heard in this group? Abhijit, would you like to unmute yourself? Abhijit, can you unmute yourself? Okay, he'll come back to him. Who have we got here? Habit? Would you like to unmute yourself? Thank you. Were you listening?
I am going.
Okay, on you go. Take the floor.
I am going to say in the favor of uniform. I want to say that it improves focus on learning. Uniform can eliminate distraction related to clothing choices and fashion trends. It also increases sense of belonging and school's pride. Uniform instills a sense of belonging and pride in students, fostering a strong connection to their school. This shared identity can contribute to a positive school culture and enhance the overall learning experience. It reduces peer pressures and bullying. Uniform can mitigate the impact of peer pressure associated with clothing choices. Students are less likely to be judged based on their attire. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. That was short and sweet. But in favour, I didn't see your lovely face because you're a bit dark. It would have been nice to have seen you just a little bit lighter. Okay, let's move. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's move to Ashit. Can you hear me? Abhishek? Can you hear me? We're not hearing you. Can you turn up your voice? We can't hear you. You've unmuted. Could we try again? Can we help from your end, Dr. Sharma?
Yeah, Abhijit, can you hear us? Abhijit? I don't know.
Shame. What's, I wonder if he's got his... Abhijit, can you check your sound?
I would like to thank you for giving me a chance.
We can't hear you. We started to hear you.
I think network issue is there, Mishina, with him. I think the voice is coming after a long time. Maybe he's speaking, but we are not able.
Can I speak now?
Yeah, now you can. Now we can hear you, Abhijit.
Start again and let us hear you speak. Loud and clear.
And can I start speaking?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Firstly, I would like to thank you for giving me a chance to speak in international platform. Uniform can be uncomfortable and impractical for students, especially in hot weather. While often to promote equality and discipline, can have a negative consequence for students. One of the most significant drawbacks of uniform is their restriction of individual expression. Clothing is a form of personal expression, allowing students to show their unique personalities and interests. Uniform can stifle creative and uniform self-esteem as a student and face to conform to a standardized appearance. Moreover, uniform may not address the underlying cause of behavioral problem in school. Bullying, violence, and academic struggle often stem from deep issues such as socioeconomic disciplines, mental health, concerns, or ineffective teaching methods. Uniform are superficial solution that fails to address this root cause. Additionally, uniform can be financial burden for family, especially those with multiple child. This cost multiple along with the required accessories like belt, shoes, and socks up quickly, making it difficult for some families to afford. In conclusion, while school uniform may be well in, well intentioned, they can be have a negative consequence for a student. They are address underlying issue and create a financial burden for families. It is important to consider that drawback before implementing in uniform in school. At last, I would like to conclude this line. A uniform only gives them an identity of belonging to an institute. However, that does not motivate a student to study. Thank you for giving me a precious time.
Abhijit, thank you so much. And you know what? You get a star from Sheena for actually staying there when we couldn't hear you and you had technical difficulties. You did that very well. You stayed cool and calm, which is a great character of being a speaker. So thank you so much. I did like, I like two words that you used. You spoke about a drawback. Hadn't heard that this morning or this afternoon. And you brought in mental health. Two very important points that perhaps could be debated about what a uniform can do. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Two things I'd like to say to you all is when you're coming on to debate, the day before, check your IT. In the morning, check your IT. Check your connection. Check everything that you need to do. Prepare the IT. Look at your story. Look at what you're going to say and practice it out loud. I'll pass over to the evaluators who will be more specific on what I've mentioned.
Thank you, Mishina. Thank you so much. This is what you said is really important. They have to check their IT and they have to practice it before. It makes them more confident. And they can do, I think, next phase, whoever are watching and listening to Mishina, please follow these instructions for the next phase. So that next phase should be more empowering and more encouraging and more. I am seeing already 42 people are watching live there. So many messages are coming in live, encouraging, I think, especially Philippine students, university students, they're all, it is the encouragement they're expecting from you lots. They're expecting, they want to see the happiness. They want to see that how you are performing. So you must be an inspiration to them. So bring that energy in you. Keep smiling when you are speaking. You know, a good speaker is the one who will balance his speaking as well as smile. So do both of them. Energy should be there. Debate means energy. Come on, done. So let me invite our youth ambassadors of III, Avni and Omkar, for their feedback. Yes, Avni and Omkar. Omkar, from you first? Or Avni?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so well done to Group 5 for your well-articulated debate and overall a very well-rounded response. So uniforms in school, I think, represent a broader debate about equality and discipline and individuality, in fact. So today's debaters discuss whether schools should maintain uniforms or allow students to express their individuality through their clothing. So let's evaluate the arguments now. So, Audrey, you were for school uniforms, and I think you articulated very well in a well-formed argument about benefits of wearing a school uniform. I love that you included research and statistics to support your argument, so well done for that. Also, your summary signposted the audience toward your clothes, and this is a very good skill when speaking in public speaking and debating. Awaniyesh, you put forward a great debate against wearing a school uniform. It's always good to have some for and against back and forth. So your pace and clarity was very good. Also, you referred to the arguments which RG made, and this demonstrates great listening as well as speaking skills, which is all crucial for being a great debater. So I'll now hand over to Avni to complete the evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, Omkar. So, Habib, your debate was short, but you presented good, clear points in favour of wearing uniform. As feedback, I felt you needed more tonal variety and passion, because doing this will help the audience to be engaged in your argument. As you develop your debating skills, please keep practicing this to help your delivery. Secondly, Abhijit, there was some interference with your connection, but your arguments against the school uniform were very well formed. In the future, I want you to show more expression in your facial expressions and your vocal expression. You are a great speaker, and I think this expression will really help your debating skills. Thank you, and well done, everyone.
Thank you, Avni and Omkar. Thank you so much for this empowering feedback. So I'm sure everyone, I can see when you are giving feedback, I can see the smile on RG, I can see on all of them. Thank you for making the day. And let me move on to Ms. Sheena. The stage is yours.
Thank you, everyone. It's quite inspiring listening to young people learning about speaking and debating and for and contrasting. So continue that as we move forward with group 6. So group 6, the question is, eating with a spoon or with your hand? So we're going to look at for or against. Which one do you prefer? So let's start with Harmore. Harmore, would you like to unmute yourself? Harmore, thank you. So would you like...
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Harnoor Kaur from Punjab and Barnala, Handiaya, MTIS school. Today I will speak in the favor of the motion that we should eat food with hands. Eating food with hand is great cultural significance. It connects the human to its heritage. And in many parts of the world, like India, South Africa, East and Southern Asia, prefer to eat with hands their traditional foods. Apart from the cultural significance, eating with hand has a great beneficials as scientific and Ayurveda. As Ayurveda says, eating with hand initiates your mind and your hand together. When you eat with your hand, your nerves from hand connect with mind, tells messages, significance your mind to make ready the digestive part to digest the food. By eating with hand, you can enhance the temperature of the food that which prevents your mouth from burning or too cold food. It enhances digestion, it lowers the circulation of blood, it lowers the sugar level. Moreover, according to Ayurveda, our hand has 5 elements of the world: thumb, space, index finger, fire, middle finger, air, ring finger, water, and little finger, earth, which when take the bite of food and goes to your mouth, initiates your energies in the body and make the balance between the energies. At last, since nobody can use my hand to eat, my hands are more hygienic to eat than any spoon or fork which are used by many peoples. Thank you. That's all for today. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you so much. That was very personal. I actually felt you were speaking right to me as you looked into the camera. Really good points, and liked how you spoke about scientific. Very good. And the 5 elements, excellent. I hope the group listens to Hannah and so take on board some of her thinking. Saloni, let's look at your thoughts.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
And views on food, eating with your hand or a spoon. Take to the floor.
So, actually, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, thank you, Shama ma'am. Thank you, Sheena ma'am. And I would like to contradict Miss Harnoor. And today, here, I will be speaking that we should eat with a spoon. Although I agree that while we're eating with our hands, it stimulates our fingers. But to us, there is a known phobia known as Afrid. And while we're eating with our hands, many people can trigger to that phobia. In Afrid, it becomes uncomfortable for a person to eat with a hand because of the texture that you feel on the fingertips or in your mouth. And also to the point where Harnoor said that it is more hygienic to eat with your hands. I would like to say that sometimes we are not able to create that level of hygienicity in order to eat with our bare hands. And at that point, I would sincerely prefer to use a spoon, or I can't even, carry my own cutlery with myself, because these days it has become very convenient to carry your own cutlery because we have many traveling kits. Also, I would like to keep a new point that many people these days are disabled or suffer from an injury or are ill, and doctors prefer that their food does not get contaminated. Although the hands are clean, but if we use a sanitized spoon, it would be way better for the patient, for the disabled person, because we can ensure the hygienicity of the food that the patient is taking. And a practical point with which I would conclude that fashion has become a very primary part of our lives, and there are so many ladies present here. And these days, ladies keep to like long nails. And when I have done a manicure, I would not want to use my hands because they'll ruin my nails. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. I would like to conclude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sheena ma'am. Thank you, Shama ma'am.
Thank you. You're very welcome. You made me smile there as you picked up on Hannah. That was really good. You picked up on some of her points. That's what we're looking for. Use your passion and energy, and you're listening, and you did that really, really well. Great presence on the camera.
Really grateful.
Great presence on the camera. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Manas, how do you follow these two young ladies? Unmute yourself. How do you follow these two young ladies? For or against using a spoon or using your hands? Love for you to share your thinking and what you thought about what the ladies said.
Yeah, I think Manas is still in that salon he's thinking of.
First of all, good evening, everyone. Present over.
Yeah, Harnoor.
Okay, take to the floor.
I want to contradict Miss Loni. Can I?
Please.
According to Miss Loni, she said we can use a sanitized spoon, but every spoon or every fork is made up of some metal. And when metal reacts with a citrus food in our dinner or in our meal, it reacts to make metallic oxide, which can cause acidity to our liver and kidney, which cause a damage and a huge disease, which is not which is not perfect for our human immunity. And according to you, today's life is fashionable and ladies are growing their nails. It is just their own preference. If a lady wants to prefer the culture, she don't want to grow her nails, as the culture is most important in our life, as our ancestors give us the culture to promote and to make it alive till the end of the earth.
Okay, thank you. We'll come back to the two ladies. Okay, Manas, could we look forward to you sharing your thoughts?
Yes. First of all, good evening, everyone present over here. I'll talk in favor of eating with spoon and against of eating with hand. Using a spoon for eating is common practice in many cultures, and it carries significant scientific and hygienic implications. This method of eating is not only practical, but also influences health, digestion, and the dining experience. Portion control and nutritional awareness allow for easier portion control compared to hands. The size of spoon can help regulate serving sizes, which is essential for maintaining a balanced diet. Taste and perception. The type of utensils used can impact taste perception. Studies have demonstrated that using a spoon can enhance the sensory experience of eating. Digestive benefits. Eating with spoon can facilitate better digestion. When a food is consumed more slowly, as it's often the case with spoon feeding, it allows the body to properly signal fullness and aids in the digestive process. Child development. Teaching children to use a spoon is crucial for developing fine motor skills and coordination. The act of scooping food with the spoon enhances hand-eye coordination and promotes independence in young children as they learn to feed themselves. Hygienic significance. Reducing contamination. Using a spoon minimizes direct contact with food, reducing the risk of transferring bacteria and germs from hands to the food. This is particularly important in communal settings where food is shared. Ease of cleaning. Spoons are typically easy to clean and can be sanitized effectively, unlike hands, which can harbor various pathogens. Well-maintained spoon can be washed thoroughly, ensuring that any food residues or contaminants are removed. Promoting safe eating habits. In many cultures, the use of utensils like spoons is encouraged as a hygiene practice. This promotes a sense of cleanliness and helps establish safe eating habits from an early age. Prevention of cross-contamination. Using spoons for serving and eating can help prevent cross-contamination. For instance, when serving food, using a clean spoon for each dish minimizes the risk of mixing different food types and spreading allergens or pathogens, particularly in settings with multiple diners. After all, we are reaching to a conclusion that eating with spoon encompasses both scientific and hygiene significance. It supports portion control, enhances the sensory experience, and fosters proper digestive processes while promoting hygiene by reducing the risk of contamination, facilitating safe eating habits. As an essential tool in many culinary traditions, the spoon not only serves a practical purpose but also contributes to our health and well-being in dining practices. Thank you.
Thank you, Manas. That was, I particularly liked that. I liked how you mentioned motor skills and eye-hand coordination, two really important skills in young children. That was very good that you mentioned that. You also spoke about for and against, challenging the girls, saying that spoons were more hygienic.
Yes, ma'am. May I contradict Ms. Harnoor?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So if she is talking about the chemicals which is present in the soaps or the sanitizers that we primarily use to clean our utensils, my dear, I would like to keep a point that you use soap to clean your metal utensils, right? And they are primarily and scientifically made for that use only, which means that yes, they are safe for the use to clean our utensils. And also about fashion, we should also think about the minority which is present in the world. Yes, I know that people also have short nails. It's all about the personal choices that an entity make, but I just wanted to keep my points for the minority also because they also matter. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'd like to say that...
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I again want to contradict Ms. Saloni. May
Okay.
I?
Okay, please.
On you go.
Dear Ms. Saloni, have you listened my point? I said that when we use a metallic utensil, it reacts with citrus fruit to make metallic oxides and make acidity in our stomach or our intestine. I haven't mentioned the sanitizer or soap we use to clean them. I haven't mentioned this point. I have mentioned this point that when we use a metallic spoon, it reacts with citrus fruit, not the soap we use to clean it. Metallic, the particular spoon, the metal of spoon. I have mentioned this point, not the point which you said that to clean the spoon.
Okay, I accept that. I might have listened something wrong, but my dear, if you care so much, wooden spoons are available. You can also use them. Okay.
Right.
Very right
Thank you, sir.
point.
I also want to mention a point.
Yeah.
Can you eat a chapati with fork or spoon? Can you eat a chapati? The regular meal you have every day.
But you cannot eat foods like soup or semi-liquid state foods or liquid state foods with your hands, right? You need a spoon. You need a spoon for the soup.
But you need your hand to eat even Western food, Even Indian food, every food, some expectations can't be taken as general rule. There are some expectations in science also, exceptions, so you can't take them as a general rule.
So exceptions are on both sides, Miss Harnoor. If some exceptions are there for the spoon, then some exceptions are there for the hand also. And that's totally fine. You can't eat chapati or bread with a spoon, and you cannot feed yourself soup with your hands.
Well done. I would ask all of the groups watching and our listeners online that are listening to this group of people who compared and contrasted and challenged one another in a way that was very positive so that we could get a point of view on each of spoon or with the hand. And well done to the group for communicating. Well done to the group for expressing yourself. Well done for your tonality. And thank you so much. I'll hand over to the evaluators to be.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you for your precious time. Really grateful, actually. Thank you.
Okar, over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Onkar, my dear, and Avni, I think our youth ambassadors are so happy with Saloni and Harnoor's conversation. They're writing messages as well, and it's really impressive. This is the way the debate should go. This is the way that we wanted the energy.
Exactly.
That's what I was discussing, everyone, to create the energy in the platform so that others should get inspired. So let me invite our Onkar to evaluate Harnoor, Onkar, and Saloni and Manus. Onkar, the stage is yours, my dear.
So well done, Group 6. That was fantastic. You all spoke really confidently about how to eat, so this was brilliant. So Harnoor, you spoke in favor of eating with your hand. You presented very well and researched scientific points about eating with your hand. So well done for using factual evidence. You also included your personal experience within your debate. And then, Harnoor, well done for your points, which gave a thoughtful rebuttal to Salani's argument. This is the real essence of debating, so well done for getting into it.
Thank you so much.
Well done for your well-articulated debate and strong rebuttal. You spoke with confidence and clarity, so please keep this up. I like your point about hygiene as well, as a rebuttal against eating with hands, so well done for your debate performance. I'll now hand over on to Avneet to evaluate Manas.
So, firstly, what an excellent debate between group 6. Well done. So,
thank you.
Anas, well done for your argument in favour of the spoon. You had a lot of points in your talk, and sometimes using a technique called grouping can help you put similar points together. So this will help you to present similar points as a headline group, which chunks them together. Overall, well done with this excellent debate. Thank you.
Thank you, Avni. Thank you. Thank you, Saloni. Thank you so much, Harnoor, Manas.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Sheena, ma'am.
Have
a good day.
Very welcome.
So, Onkar and Avni, we'll see you back. Thank you again for bringing smiles. Thank you, Avni and Onkar. Thank you so much. Miss Sheena, the stage is yours.
Okay. Now Dr. Sharma's starting to use the right language too. The stage is yours. She's doing really, really well. Okay, the next group we're going to look at is what do you wear to office, to school, to college? Do you wear cultural dress or do you wear formal wear? Why do you think we should be cultural? Why should we have formal wear? I'd love your thoughts on either or. And let's start with Ari. Ari, can you hear me? If you unmute. Ari, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Ari, can you unmute yourself? Are you just...
Arav, can you please, are you listening to Miss Sheena? Can you hear us?
Ari, can you hear me? You need to take your unmute. Oh, well done. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Just take a wee second. Did you hear the question whether you wear formal wear or cultural wear to the office? Love your thoughts for or against what we would wear. Be careful because I've got my suit on. Be really careful today. But love your
Yes,
thoughts to share with the group what you think about cultural and formal wear. Flourish.
Ma'am, I would go. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity. Ma'am, I would like to go for ma'am formal dress in offices. Ma'am, first of all, I would like to say that formal dresses are very helpful, and it also indicates a sense of professionalism as well as a sense of confidence in yourself, and it also
What are you trying to say? It's okay. It's okay. You think
ma'am, actually, ma'am, I made a very big mistake. I made a very big mistake.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Just start again.
Ma'am, actually, I've prepared for emotional intelligence versus artificial one.
Oh, it's okay, but
we will add you there. No problem. We will add you that time. We'll add you in emotional intelligence.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's okay. Speak to you soon. Okay, Payash, would you like to give us your view on
Yes, ma'am.
Formal or cultural? And looking forward to hearing what your thoughts and your views are. So you can take to the stage and share with us your thinking.
Good evening, everyone. I will talk in the favor of the topic. We should wear cultural clothes in office because it's make a friendly environment and give us confidence to promote our culture. Encouraging our culture clothes can give employees can give a chance to learn about each other's background and the cultures. Promoting it promotes understanding of different cultures, like we are not aware of every culture. So this is the chance that we can learn about every culture. Allowing to wear cultural clothes in office is a sign of respect and recognition of the heritage of the, and tradition of employees, which contributes more respectful workplace. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, culture is important. And let's look at who else we have in this group that will debate whether we wear culture or formal dress in an office and why is that important or not important. So who have we got? Aman? Aman, would you like to unmute yourself? Aman? Who else have we got here? Dr. Sharma?
Yeah, I think, Mishina, I don't know. Sneha, please don't close the cameras. This was the instruction given to you all. Yeah. Request you not to close.
Yes, we saw somebody's. Aman? So, okay, let's go to Sinha. Can you hear me?
Ma'am, can I speak?
Yes.
Ma'am, culture wear is the...
Okay, Aman, just hang on a minute. Okay, can you actually just move your camera a little bit so we can see you? Okay. Thank you.
Firstly, ma'am, I have to thank you all to give me opportunities to speak in the front of you all.
Okay.
Culture wear is the wear that we wear in our life. It is the most value. It is the most beautiful thing that we allows us to wear. Now I think I've done mistake, ma'am. Ma'am, I've done AI and EI.
Okay. Do you want to continue? So should we wear our cultural dress or a suit to work?
Ma'am, I've just learned of AI and EI.
He prepared for AI, Vishina. So we'll give them another chance then next afterwards.
In the next group. Okay.
Okay. So we have next Sneha, Vishina.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So Sena, is that how we say it? Would you like to
Sneha.
unmute yourself? Sena?
Sneha.
Ma'am, my topic was, first of all, good evening, everyone. Ma'am, my topic was online education and physical education, means physical schooling.
All right.
Okay. Miss Sheena, can we invite here? Yes, Chole. Yeah, my dear. I think we should take our Albuna here now. Your topic is what?
Ma'am, online schooling versus physical
No, no.
schooling.
Yeah, we will call you in the online time. Just remind us. Okay, just
Thank you.
remind us the time. Now somebody has raised hand here. Yeah. Yes.
So good evening, Miss. So I'm sorry
Good.
for the
No,
connections that I missed.
it's okay. No
So
problem at all.
so I want to talk about my topic about wearing formal to office or cultural dress. So before I talk my thoughts or perspective for the topic, is I want you to imagine all that what if that Miss Ria greet you in an office wearing your cultural dress like what she wear in her head. So imagine walking into your office and being greeted by a vibrant tapestry of colors and patterns. So this is the kind of inclusive and welcoming environmental that embracing cultural dress can create. So I believe in my stances that we most prefer in wearing a cultural dress. I believe allowing cultural dress in the office is a more inclusive, creative, and productive environment. Yes, they talk that when it comes to professionalism, we need to wear a formal attire. But professionalism is not about what you wear. It is about um, enforcing dress code. It's about creating environment where everyone is comfortable with it, and they are where they can wear what they want according to its culture, because we know that we have different culture, and as we work as a team, not as a what we wear. And especially for the study that I searched about key dealing, they said that yes, the first impression matter. Yes, it's people look at what you wear, if you're formal or not. But um professionalism or the first impressions count is not about what you wear. It about the genuine smile that you give to the workplace, to the people you in front of you. And when if they said that no, it's about how you wear, because people will be interested in you when you have a formal attire. But maybe something that some people might be seeing that cultural dress is distracting, but it's important to remember respecting different culture is a core value to all people. And as I contradict the discussion for the first group, that yes, professionalism is it comes how you attire yourself, how you face people. And the conclusion and the perspective that I want to say is that in a workplace, it is not about what you wear. It is about the genuine smile you give to the people in a work. And I think so. That is what I thought in the perspective that I want to give you all.
Thank you so much. No,
Actually, she's looking beautiful in this dress, in this formal dress.
I was just going to say that she's got.
Thank you.
She's looking beautiful and very wonderful, simple and very nice presentation that you have. I loved it, the way you said and the way you carried that in a smooth way and with the stability. It's really, Mashina, it's amazing.
Yes, I was just, you took the words out of my mouth, Dr. Sharma. I was just going to say that, her composure. And I want all the students to look at how she's sitting, her composure.
Yeah.
Her shoulders are back. Dr. Sharma, we better sort our shoulders.
Yeah.
We better sort our shoulders. And
thank you,
our whole presence is something that everybody in this room should emulate.
Exactly.
And the second I'd like to make to the group, I realised that there's been a slight hiccup with which group you were in and which question. I remember a decade ago when I was doing more on speaking and learning, I had a mentor and he gave me these two words. And I want you all here today to take these two words and use it. 3 words. Always be ready. Always be ready. Now, I know that you didn't get the question you thought, but you had the information. Always be ready for plan B or C when plan A doesn't work, so that you can step in a company. Plan A doesn't always work. Are you always ready to do the next best thing?
Wonderful, Mashina. I think everyone will take this today with them. Always ready with plan B and plan C. Thank you, Mashina. Thank you so much. And thank you, my dear Ilbuna. You made our day. It's amazing. It's so grateful to see you, your spontaneity and your stability. Loved it. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So now let me invite our evaluators. So let Ilbuna and Piyush, let us see what our evaluators has to tell about you. So let me invite our youth ambassador, Onkar and Avani. So first, let us go to Onkar.
So well done, Team 7. Everyone did a really good job there. Arav, I admire your integrity. Don't worry, we all make mistakes. So we're looking forward to hear from you in the artificial intelligence debate. So good job. So we'll see you there. Piyush, your debate was short, but you articulated your point well in support of formal wear. So you spoke with good clarity and diction as well. So I'll now hand over to Avneet just to finish off.
So, Iman, don't worry. We'll hear from you during the AI or EI debate. Okay, so Albona, thank you for your excellent debate in favour of wearing cultural dress. I loved your use of the word imagine. That is a very powerful word to say in debating, because the word imagine instantly brings the audience on board with what you are saying. So it's a great strategy to use. Overall, you had a great poise as a speaker, and you spoke with great diction. So well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Onkar. Thank you, Avni. Thank you, Alberna. And lots of more empowerment coming up day by day with our sessions. And Onkar and Avni, we'll call you back for one more feedback after this. So, Miss Sheena, the stage is yours. Thank you, Avni and Onkar.
Okay, let's go to the next group, the question is artificial intelligence or emotional intelligence. And these are both such powerful words that we have. Am I on the right question now, Dr. Sharma?
Yeah, Miss Sheena. And I think we need to add our Arav here. We will add Arav here because he prepared for artificial intelligence.
Yes, okay, that's perfect. So what we're going to do in this group is look at continuing having brilliant debate for and against, why not. And two phrases I'm going to give you, which is a bit of a bonus, is one of the evaluators mentioned imagine. I'm going to give you another phrase. What if? What if you did this? What if? And visualize this. So using these powerful words may help you in the group. So let's get going. So Aman, are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Aman, we look forward to hearing what your thoughts are on A1 and emotional intelligence. So take to the floor and share with us your wisdom.
Ma'am, I'm the favor. Ma'am, emotional intelligence help us to teach good life. It is like teacher. Teacher is teaching we to, and that artificial intelligence that's online, like example ChatGPT, that all are the artificial intelligence. In emotional intelligence, we were doing homework, all the things that we have done in our whole day. And AI is that we can do online things. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you for that. That was short, but listen to what the other speakers might be sharing, and then you can debate with them or challenge them. Oh, we've got a set of very serious faces here. Miss Sheena likes smiley faces, passionate faces, energetic. So come on, guys, let's go. Okay. Achina, would you like to start off with what your thoughts are on emotional intelligence and AI? Achinta, I said that right? Achinta, can you take off your unmute? Thank you.
Actually, my topic is school should not have uniforms.
Okay. Ishit, could we try you, Ishit? Could you unmute yourself? Could you share with us? Ishit, could you share with us artificial intelligence?
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Okay, can you share with us?
Ma'am, my topic was gentlemen. School should have uniform or not?
Yes, ma'am. My topic is also school should not have uniform.
Okay, right, okay. Let's go
There has been some changes.
Let's go to Arav. Now you've had a minute to think. So let's.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, today I would like to go with emotional intelligence over artificial intelligence. So, emotional intelligence plays a vital role in child's development as it builds relationships and handles social situations very quickly and efficiently. Why? Let me give you some points. higher emotional intelligence can be very crucial and effective for our academic performances, as it can build motivation and increase our focus, as well as
जाके बात है
as
जा
well
ग्रुप
as
की बात है
Stop a minute. We've got interference. Can we actually have everybody to mute themselves except the speaker, and to have nothing going on in the background in your family or in your house? It's a shame because it's giving us a disturbance with the speaker. Continue, Araf. Sorry about that.
Thank you. Yes. So no problem. I will continue. So emotional intelligence can be much helpful in academic performance, as it reduces stress and also increases our motivation and focus for the study. Next, emotional intelligence can also help in reducing our no, sorry. It can also improve and build some health benefits, such as it helps in reducing anxiety while preparing something. For example, if you are having an exam or a test and you're preparing for it, so you may feel a little bit of stress or you're having some anxiety while preparing it. So emotional intelligence will occur in that situation. Emotional intelligence will tackle that point. It will help you in that situation, that how you will overcome it. And about artificial intelligence, I would say that, what if you're giving a job interview, and if you don't develop your emotional intelligence, how will you perform in that? How will you show your posture, your confidence, everything? If artificial intelligence will not help in those situations. Next, I would like to say that children with strong emotional skills can adapt better in tougher situations in their life. Like, if you are 18, you have just become an adult and you are trying to give some situations or advices with someone. So emotional intelligence will only help. AI will not. And at last, I would like to say that EI is much beneficial, as some researchers also say that EI will affect will affect when you will be an adult. It is correlated with your childhood. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And I'm glad you got an opportunity to speak. And thank you so much. And the next time you'll be ready with 2 questions. Yes, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. Okay. Maria, would you like to share your thoughts on A1 and emotional intelligence for me, please? Time to command the room. If you unmute yourself. You're still muted. Try again. Try again to unmute yourself. Down at the bottom, it's a little unmute button. Can you try again, Manya?
Yes, ma'am, it is done. So first of all, good evening to Sheena ma'am, Shama ma'am, the evaluators, and the participant present over here. I'm very thankful for this opportunity. I'm talking to you. So I'm in the favorite of the topic, wearing school uniforms. First of all, wearing a school uniform for a student.
Manya, actually, we're speaking today on this group about artificial intelligence. Are you on another group?
No, ma'am, I'm in the 10th group, and it is about for wearing a school uniform.
Well, that's in the next group, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, should I?
No, we'll wait till it's time to go to the next group.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Wait for the evaluators. Yeah. Ms. Sheena, shall we invite Onkar and Avni?
Yes.
Actually, Anushka is there. Anushka Chauhan. She is in this 9th group. So if Anushka is here now, she had some technical problems, so she missed that. Now she just.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay, Anushka, please raise your
Excuse
hand.
me, ma'am.
Yeah, Anushka, if you just speak up, then our team can see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where is Anushka? Yeah, Anushka is here. Okay, Anushka, carry on now.
And you got your question, Anushka?
Yeah, she's in this 9th group.
Yes. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I start?
Yeah, please, Anushka.
Ma'am, can I have 2 seconds? Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes, can you hear us now? We've got a disturbance in the background. What is it that's causing that?
Anushka, please don't delay. Please do faster because the other team is also waiting and we have to leave. Yeah, please.
Okay, so Anushka, could you speak about?
Ma'am, may I start?
Yes, time to start. Yes.
Good evening to our amazing and great personalities juries. Myself Anushka from class 7, Future Leaders School, Badaयूं, Uttar Pradesh, India. Physical, any topic, we have advantages and disadvantages too. Same as my topic for today's debate is physical school. So the advantages of physical schools are like social development, provides opportunities for face-to-face.
Could we ask you to stop? I'm not sure why we've had a little bit of a mix-up with the groups, but the uniform.
Yeah, I think let us invite Anushka. It's not this one. This is artificial intelligence group is happening. You said you are in this space. So,
No, ma'am, I am the physical schools and online schools for the holistic growth of a child.
Yeah, right now we are not in that.
We're not in that group. So you can just stay there and you'll be in the next groups. Okay?
Okay.
Ma'am, so I have to speak after this group?
Yeah, Omkar. Okay. Sure,
Okay,
Anushka.
thank you.
Okay, let's actually bring in, is that everybody that's spoken here? I think we only had one speaker here, didn't we? We only had Arav. You had the floor to yourself. You had all the glory in that group, didn't you? Yeah.
Okay. Let us invite Omkar and Avni for their evaluation. Ms. Sheena. Omkar, can we have you,
Excuse me,
Omkar?
Ma'am.
Is it Harleen?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I am in this 8th group, AI and EI.
Oh, you are in this group?
Yeah, actually, I am saying since 5 minutes.
Okay, Harleen, come.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, Harleen, welcome.
Ma'am, should I start?
Yeah, please, Harleen, please.
Greetings of the day, everyone. This is Harleen Kaur, representing Sanskriti Public School, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. And today I am going to speak in the favor of the topic artificial intelligence for development of students. So AI can actually generate personalized study material for the students, which can be very helpful for them to practice and learn and to improve their knowledge. Also, artificial intelligence is available 24/7. Student can use AI anytime, any day, any hour of the day. And AI can give you even complex problem, AI can solve within seconds. And also, not one solution. Using AI, we can get multiple solutions of a single problem, which will enhance students' thinking ability. Student would be able to think more that this particular question can be solved in this way also, in that way also. And one more thing, using AI, artificial intelligence, student will not have this consciousness
while asking their doubt. Student will not having any fear. AI is not going to judge any of the student on the basis of their appearance, way of talking, dressing sense, personality, or the question which they are asking. So AI can take an unbiased decision. Also, student will not be having that inferiority complex within themselves while asking their doubts. So they don't hesitate to ask anything and clear their concepts very easily. Thank you so much. That was my point.
Thank you, Harleen. Thank you.
Thank you for being so patient and waiting. It's very, very good to have.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, it's Arav.
Yes, Arav.
Ma'am, may I contradict one of her point?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Arav.
So, ma'am, she said that AI is available everywhere. You can use and access it. Ma'am, I get her point that she said it is available 24/7, but it is available. It is not available everywhere. Ma'am, like there are some places where, see, ma'am, I would explain. AI needs internet. Basically, it needs internet connection so that you can access it from your electronic devices. So, ma'am, it is not available everywhere in the world. Internet connection is not available everywhere. The places which are the rural areas, the areas in which internet is prohibited. Ma'am, and one more point, ma'am, she said at the last that AI teaches. No, sorry, AI get while AI, you don't hesitate while asking something with AI. Ma'am, I would like to say that AI teaches that only, like the confidence, the relationship, the impact on which you will speak to someone, the person. So, ma'am, I guess AI is more beneficial.
Harleen, you want to tell something?
Yeah. So you said that network is not available everywhere. Internet is not there. But if you have said this thing before 10 to 20 years, so that was okay. But now, even 5G, 6G are there. Internet is available in every small town, rural area, everywhere internet is there. Even a student who is staying in a village can use internet and AI. And that is a plus point, no? The students who don't have schools nearby them, they can use this AI to study, to learn. No? They can use. This internet is helping them. This AI is helping them to learn if they are not able to contact their teachers or the schools. And your second point was that AI is not, because of AI, students are not able to develop their confidence. So it's not like that. You are communicating with AI. No matter to whom you are communicating, no, either with AI or human being. You are communicating, you are talking, you are enhancing your communication, way of speaking, confidence, and even AI offers many programs, using AI, we can learn how to be confident. Using AI has many tools which teaches us how to boost our confidence, how to enhance our personality, how to educates and all. There are many tools. We have AI. AI is very smart now. So thank you. That was it.
Thank you.
May I contradict one?
Yeah, please, Arav.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have to ask one thing. Ma'am, may I take some places? Ma'am, like it will not occur problem. Ma'am, like I can speak something. Ma'am, like the places. Ma'am, she said that it is available, like the 5G and 6G are coming and it is taking all over the world. I would agree, but I would also like to say that there are some places in Africa, the rural areas and the North Korea, there the internet is not available to every person. It is not available to the local people. Only the government officials have the full internet access. So AI is not widely available. It is available, but not widely. Secondly, you said that AI can. Sorry, can you repeat?
I said that you said now that in rural No, what? You said that in rural area, AI is not easily available. Or you said that confidence point. No? So I said that you are talking to AI, you are communicating, you are improving your communication skills. And plus, AI offers many tools to enhance our communication, enhance our personality. There are many tools available now. Like, for example, I can give you right now in this meeting, if I will turn off my mic, a message will appear on my screen that are you speaking? Just your mic is off. So this is the speed and efficiency of AI. Like while turning off my mic, if I am speaking, the AI is there. It is informing me that your mic is off. So this same speed and efficiency of AI can be used in studies as well. We can use to enhance our confidence, communication skills, as well as a study. That was it.
Okay. So the thing that you have said that AI can help us boost our confidence and all. It will generally, basically, it will after all come under emotional intelligence only. It is not about like emotional intelligence. You cannot learn that from humans only. I would agree, but it after all the things that you are learning, the confidence, everything that will eventually come under emotional intelligence.
How is it? You are learning all those things using AI tools, using robots. A human is not teaching you, AI is teaching you. How it will come under emotional intelligence?
So, firstly, emotional intelligence and artificial intelligence, they are very much different from each other. The topic is different. So, the correlation that I'm trying to explain is you have said that it will boost your confidence. AI will boost. So, the emotional intelligence that you're studying, that will not come from humans only. I'm trying to say that the things that you have mentioned can be a point for emotional intelligence. I've said that.
Yeah, like Arav and Harleen, what I want to tell before the meeting starts, I'm always in tension. Maybe the network will have a problem. My EI is very strong. My EI is very, I'm supporting Arav. My EI is very strong, but I'm scared of AI. That it can destroy my meeting today. It can destroy by not connecting. Maybe not say everyone may not be joined. What will happen if Miss Sheena will not come because of network setting? What will happen means my whole setup that I created, everything will go. Sometimes, yeah, this is what happens.
Yeah,
Ma'am, the topic was for the development of child. Ma'am, the topic was for the
In
development
the
of
development of child.
Ma'am, she gave an example of
Ma'am, because
the
of this
meeting.
AI only
Ma'am, it is
today
not
we are
related to the
connecting
topic.
globally. We are connecting to internet. I am able to
Okay.
meet such
So, as it
personalities
is-
today because of AI only.
Okay, Harleen, I have one question here. As it is in the development of a child, now when I was small, when I was in the school, I used to make PowerPoints, even now also, creative PowerPoints. I used to feel happy, successful, oh, when I make a creative PowerPoint. Now, students, what you are doing? You're just going to internet and telling ChatGPT, come on, make a PowerPoint on what? Water cycle, on nervous system. So you are not using your resources. You are losing your resources, and somebody is making for you. You are not thinking about it. You are not. You are degrading your human potential. More you work, more you learn, more you earn. So you are giving chance opportunities to the AI. AI is dominating you. So when you go for interviews, they will ask you, "Come on, make a slide and show." Oh my God, ChatGPT, where are you? You have to search for ChatGPT, right?
I think that I would have to. I think there's lots of points being raised here, which is
Yes.
actually for another debate. But you're right, Arav, that emotional intelligence and artificial intelligence are both separate. And in my world, I sometimes say that we need to maintain our emotional intelligence because that's our expertise. And if you go to a job interview now, you can be asked questions and to do a presentation within 30 minutes. You don't have AI sitting beside you. You need to maintain that emotional intelligence first, do your area of expertise, and then you can go to AI for perhaps an assistance. But I think that's a huge topic. Well done
Yes.
to the two of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Data and details. And I'd just like to say that for the two of you, that vocal variety and how you use your voice is really important. And our rule of thumb is, if you're speaking about challenges, you lower your voice, okay? Harleen, you would lower your voice if somebody challenges you. And if you're speaking about success, you can increase your voice. We don't shout louder, we increase our tone. So for the whole of the students listening, think about how your voice may come across. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sheena. Thank you, Sheena. Let me invite Onkar and Avni, our youth ambassadors, for their fine evaluation. Onkar, the stage is yours.
So, thank you. Fantastic job, Group 8. So first we heard from Aman. I think you were in favour of AI and you spoke with confidence, which is great. Well, I think some of your arguments needed to be presented more clearly. So, in the future, please think about your sentence structure and use signposting so that your argument is crystal clear and formed and well formed. Next was Arav. Arav, you spoke with clarity. I love that as you spoke about the mental health arguments and how important emotional intelligence is for a student. It is an element. So fantastic job. You are a confident speaker, and it was excellent to listening and giving a pertinent response to Harleen's points. So you demonstrated brilliant debating skills. Now I'll hand over to Onkar to complete the evaluation. Thank you.
So, Harleen, well done for coming forward to your group. You had very good posture and you presented a good argument in favour of AI. You also responded very well to Arav's contradiction. I feel you could go further by adding statistics to your argument. And this would make your argument stronger and it would give you added confidence to challenge and respond to other speakers. You already had very high confidence, but I feel like with statistics and evidence to back up your point, that would give you the edge. So well done to all three speakers. You gave very good, healthy debate. Thank you.
Thank you, Onkar. Thank you, Avni, for this positive feedback to all of our contestants here. Thank you, Onkar. See you back again. Ms. Sheena, stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your patience, the students that have been patiently waiting. And this is a little glitch in IT. Now we're going to look, this group's going to look at what's best, online school or face-to-face school? And we're looking forward to hearing your thoughts on basic school or doing online school. What do you think is best? Looking forward to you listening clearly to each other and being able to debate these points. So let's start with Anushka. Anushka, do you want to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
The floor is yours. It's on you, folks.
Ma'am, may I start?
Yes, start now, yes.
Jaldi. Good evening to all amazing and great personalities, juries. Myself, Anushka from class 7, Future Leaders School, Badaयूं, Uttar Pradesh, India. As you all know that every topic has a advantage and disadvantage, like for or against. So same this with physical schools. So let me start the physical schools advantages first. Social development. It provides opportunities to face-to-face interactions, helping students develop social skills and friendships. Like if you can't do friendships on online schools, but physical schools can do this. And when you have friends, you can help. You can be helped by them for your homework, or if your work is incomplete in any subject. And the second point is structured learning environment.
offers physical schools offers a more controlled environment that can help students focus better. Like the environment of online schools cannot give the physical school environment. Like if we are at home studying anything on online, we can't give that energy to study, but physical schools can do that. My third point, immediate feedback. Teachers can provide instant support and feedback, enhancing the learning process. Like if you have any doubt, like teacher is explaining you any topic, and you have any doubt, like what is any doubt you can have. So if you just raise your hand and ask the question, they will answer it. They will explain you. And my fourth point for the physical school advantages is extracurricular activities. Access to sports, clubs, and events that promote teamwork and diverse skills. Like playing anything in ground, playing badminton, football, there's a game, kho. You can like go, and disadvantages of physical schools are like less flexibility. Fixed schools may not accommodate all students' learning styles or personal commitments. Like this has less flexibility. We got tired when we got we got school on daily basis, right? And time consuming. Travel to and from schools can be time consuming and exhausting. Like when you are traveling by a bus, you will be feeling exhausting, like vomiting, or it is time consuming, like going and coming from school. It's very time consuming. And pressure and bullying. The physical school environment can sometimes lead to negative experiences like bullying. Like a child is bullying in class. If they are not if the school has CCTV cameras, but if there are not, any child can be bullied by someone. And my fourth and last point is varied quality of schools. Not all schools provide the same quality of education and resources. Like if you have some quality in other school, that you have getting a chance to speak, to give a speech, you will not get it in another school. Only one school can have this, or like similar schools. Thank you, but it's your choice. You are doing physical school or online schools. Thank you to all juries. Thank you.
Thank you, Anushka. A very happy person.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, she's the most happiest girl, I believe, from the beginning.
Very happy person.
Thank you, ma'am.
And gave us lots of information and very expressive with clarity. So thank you for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can we now go to Aman? Aman? Can you unmute yourself, Aman?
Yes, ma'am.
मैं पता क्या कह रही, ये अब तक की सबसे खुश बच्ची है. हाँ हैगा.
Oh my. Aman.
Yes, ma'am.
Aman, are you okay with speaking about online school or physical school? Can you share with us your thoughts?
Ma'am, in online school, ma'am, we are not clear our doubts, like we are studying any topic, example, and we have doubt in anything, like we are studying water cycle. I am not understand the water cycle. It is doubt. In online school, we get chance. In online class, we get chance or not. We don't understand. And physical class, we should know that how to learn the things and clear the doubts of all the things. That much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. You could have added a little bit more there, but thank you for that. Okay. Sena, are you ready to unmute yourself so that we can hear you? Are
Yes,
you ready
ma'am.
to speak about online or physical school? I'd love you to share your thoughts.
First of all, good evening, everyone. I would prefer online education. In online schooling, we have a virtual learning environment where all the tasks and assessments are conducted on internet. Online education is more flexible and is more efficient. Physical school, sorry, in online education encourages students to become self-independent learner at a very young age. They learn to manage their own time, to be disciplined, which fosters a sense of responsibility at a very young age. According to a survey conducted by UNICEF, about 36% of the students face bullying and harassment in the schooling, in the offline schoolings. And in online schoolings, we can access to many. Suppose I'm getting a doubt, I can access to many teachers all around the world. But in our offline schoolings, in physical schoolings, I have a very limited number of teachers to whom I can contact and clear my doubts. But online education is generally more affordable than physical schooling. Even like we can get free education from YouTube if we do online learning. And that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You've got very good presence. Are you standing up? Are you standing up, Sena? Are you standing?
No, ma'am, I'm sitting.
She looks as if she's standing. It looks nice. Looks very nice, and a nice presence and posture, and very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Who else have we got coming up now? Have we got?
Yeah. Our evaluators, Onkar and Avni. I think for 2 of them only. Yeah, and 3 of them. Anushka. Yes, for 3 of them. Onkar and Avni, can we invite you for your feedback, please?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Sharma. So, well done to group 9, second last group. So first, we heard from Anushka. Anushka, you spoke with great energy and brilliant clarity. In some points, you presented both sides of the debate. For debating purposes, you should choose one side of the argument. For everyone, you should remember this. You may not necessarily agree with the position which you were arguing, but you must make your position clear at the beginning and outline the points you're going to make, and then present those points, and finally, round up your debate and close it. Anushka, I like that you had grouped the points together in your argument, and you methodically worked through them well. Aman, yours was quite short, and I feel that you can develop your debating skills by using a spider diagram. This will help you to form your ideas, and then when it's time to present, you can gather your information from your spider diagram and form your points from there. Sneha, you had excellent poise and presence when you were presenting, so well done. Also, I feel that you could use the tip which Miss Sheena gave earlier about lowering your vocal tone when delivering challenges and rebuttals. Overall, well done, everybody, and let's move on to Group 10.
Okay. Thank you, okay. That's very well. I'm getting familiar with all the students and the evaluators, and thank you for always making me welcome. Okay, let's look at Group 10, and for our young gentlemen that have been patiently waiting in the wings, and young ladies. And the question is, should schools...
I think Group 10, Ms. Sheena, we have only 2, right? In the Group 10, Achintya Shukla and Ishit.
I think we've got 3.
Okay. One is missing. Okay.
Okay, so let's look at this group being able to have brilliant conversation, great debating, great listening skills as we talk about Should schools wear a uniform or not? So, Akinta, I don't know how you say that. Can we go to you first? Thank you for your patience. Ishat, okay, let's go first. If you okay?
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to initiate my group debate. I'm Ishat, and I'm going to speak in favor of wearing uniform in school. Uniform minimizes distraction, enhancing academic focus. Without the need of think about daily fashion choices, students can focus more on their studies. Clothing choices can be a source of distraction, competition, and even bullying. Uniform streamlines this issue, enabling a more serious learning environment where academic achievements become the primary focus. By wearing the same attire, students from different financial backgrounds are less likely to experience or display social divisions. This cultivates an inclusive environment where students are judged by their characters and academic efforts, not by their wardrobe. A uniform policy can reduce bullying associated with fashion choices, which is actually very common in schools. Without the opportunity to flaunt branded or trendy clothing, students are less likely to bully or being bullied for their attire. This creates a more harmonious environment where students feel safer and more accepted. Additionally, uniforms are more economical in the long run. Parents can save money by not having a variety of fashionable stuff to be bought for the students, for the children, for their wards. Additionally, uniform simplifies the daily routine, making it easier for parents as well as students to prepare for school without the stress for choosing outfits every day. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Got very good presence and nice sitting there and detail. Well done. Let's hope the other two were listening and they will challenge you on what you've just said. That would be really good. Okay. Akinta, can we have you now? Is that how we say it?
Firstly, thank you, ma'am, for giving this opportunity to speak. I'm Achinta Shukla from representing Sanskriti Public School and Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh.
So I'd love you to share with us what your thoughts are.
Actually, I think school should not have uniform.
Okay.
Without uniform, student can express their personality, creativity with their clothing sense, and it is comfortable for student. Student can wear what they find most comfortable, which help them to focus better in class and to focus on studies. And uh, um, many families in India are not able to afford expensive uniforms. Yes, and regular clothes can be more budget friendly for them. Uh, it also increased confidence to students. Students may feel more confident wearing clothes they like. And that's all.
Ishit want to contradict you. Yeah, Ishit, please.
So you're challenging Ishat then. Can I ask you a question, Akinta? Can I ask you, do you go to school online or do you go to a physical school?
I go to a physical school.
But would you prefer online?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. Thank you both. Okay. Manya, we come to you.
I would like to contradict Achintya.
Yeah, Ishit.
Yeah, okay, just
He said that
hold fire for a minute. Is that okay with you? Is that okay? Ishit, what were you going to challenge?
Achin just said that uniforms are costly and it is an economic burden for parents. I don't think so. Uniforms can be cost effective in the long run. At least it's cheaper than purchasing multiple fashionable outfits to flaunt in school.
True.
Okay.
Is it actually? I said expensive uniform. Expensive uniform. I said many school allowed to wear expensive uniform,
But it
which
is
is
only
very costly.
one-time investment. It is only one-time investment, right?
Yes,
No, ma'am, it
definitely.
is not. No, ma'am, it is not.
Yes, it
And
is, sir.
because
Ma'am,
Yeah,
ma'am,
Manya.
Okay.
and because during the growth of student, size of uniform also changes.
Okay.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, please, man.
Ma'am.
Yes. Anushka?
Is there somebody
Yes,
else
ma'am.
speaking?
Anushka.
Yes, ma'am, I am here. Ma'am, I want to speak a line about school should not have school uniforms. Can I speak?
Afterwards, Anushka, because now let this team is there, no, let them do it, okay? Afterwards.
Yeah, we'll come back to you once Manya's spoken, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Manya, thank you for being so kind and patient. Can you share with us what you think about uniforms online? Not uniforms. What you think about wearing? I've got one.
Very pleasant evening to Sheena ma'am, Shama ma'am, the evaluators, and the participant present over here. I am in the favor of school uniform. Wearing a school uniform for a student is it gives a look professional, a proper and a formal look to it, and it forgets a sense of belonging, enhancing students' performance and academic, as well as uniform instills a sense of discipline as well, and it is cheaper than the civil dress as compared. Like we need a set of civil dress per day, and it will go towards the uniform. In uniform, we use 2 to 3 uniform whole the academic year. So uniform is cheaper than that civil dress. And in uniform, we can't discriminate the students on the basis of their caste and their classes, like whether they are in middle class or upper class, but we can't discriminate. Ma'am, that is the point. Thank you.
Yeah, I think maybe I focused you on the wrong question. Have you got just a quick view on online schools or physical school? Have you got a view on that you can share? No? Do you have a view on that? Whether online schools or face-to-face schools are better?
Anyway, no,
Ma'am,
it's okay, miss.
this choice should be as per the convenience of students.
Yeah, it's not his, it's okay, Miss Sheena, this is not, so he's taken rest.
Okay.
So we are done with this team now. Let me invite Onkar and Avni. I think Sarah, one of the girl. I request everyone, please put up your names. We are not. If you are not putting up your names, then our team cannot take you in. That's the reason. If you close your cameras, how we know that you are there? I'm requesting you from the time we started the program. This again, I got a message from Sarah, and please, our team is not able to take you out here inside if you are not keeping your name and if you are closing the cameras. This is my request. Sarah, we will let you in, but please request you not to next time, okay? After this evaluation, you will be the last one. We will listen to you. Yeah, Onkar.
Ma'am, I want to talk about the topic.
Yeah, let us complete with Onkar and Avni. Anushka? Yeah,
Yes,
Onkar.
Okay, so finally we are now on to group 10. So we heard from three eloquent speakers. So firstly, Ishit, you spoke very confidently in favour of school uniform. Each of your points were very well formed, and you spoke with a steady pace and great clarity. So well done. Moving on to Achinta, you were against uniform, and your point about the expenses of it was great. And you showed the inking on your feet to respond to Ishit's rebuttal, highlighting that uniform is needed as the child grows. Now let's hear from Onkar to conclude this evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, Avneet. So, Manya, you did a great job with your speech, and I really enjoyed your contributions about uniform. So for your speech next time, I think you should try to include more expression and have a better posture as well, because this can really help with projection of your voice as well, because otherwise you're slightly compressed and it's easier to release air like that. So just little bits of feedback which you can work on. And I think that applies to everyone as well. And you should all take on little bits of feedback. No matter how big, they're all very important. And so that rounds up all the speeches. And I think tonight has held loads of fantastic speeches. And I hope everybody
Exactly.
has learned lots and enjoyed today as well. This is a competition, but it's about learning as well, not just competing. Of course, that's a very important element, but it's about learning and being better debaters in yourself. And I think everybody will take away key learning points from today. So thank you very much. And I hope everybody has a nice rest of their week.
Thank you, Onkar. Thank you, Avni. Thank you so much for this precious feedbacks that you have given with confidence and giving them positive. And it's a sandwich feedback that you have given to everyone, both of you. Thank you for this. Look forward to see you again in the next week. And meanwhile, just to Miss Sheena, I request you for allowing Miss Sarah. She's just waiting for her turn. She missed it because of some issues, I think. Yes, Sarah, quickly, as fast as you can.
So I'm sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Yeah, Sarah, you're about the online school, right?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm in favor of online school due of some important key points like the flexibility, since mastering of your own schedule means that students can take lessons wherever they want through smartphones, desktop or laptops, or even in online school. Digital learning environment also is there, since technology will simulate the learning experience of students due to having a lot of ways to cater their learning style. And through technology, they can also interact with everyone all over the country, which will expose the students to different culture and perspective as well. And through online school, it is also cost effective, since they're maximizing the education. They're maximizing the education due to having a less learning materials, and students can also save in terms of allowance, transportation, gas, and other stuff as well. And through this, having less learning materials, they can manage their materials through submitting it online. And in terms of socializing or interaction, they can interact through chats, emails, and forums with their teachers and peers and classmates as well. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much. So I would request Mashina to conclude today's program with your insights and whatever you feel, so that the messages for the next event next Sunday.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. I know that you missed your slot, but thank you for sharing with us. It's much appreciated. For everybody here, and
Ma'am.
Sorry, are you okay? I'd ask you all to consider, when you know you're going out to speak, consider, how will I prepare Ask yourself, what will I plan? And how will I deliver that? What kind of style am I going to deliver? Not just one voice, one fast piece of information. How will I develop as the two evaluators highlighted this afternoon, they've spoke about vocal variety. You need to develop your vocal variety. And I'd like to see you all develop with a passion, with energy, with presence, so that the next time I see you, I can think, oh, I can see that transformation. You know, speaking is the most profitable skill in the business world today. Speaking is the most commercial skill in the business world today. And speaking is what employers are looking for. They're looking for people in their organization that shine at an interview and that they can communicate and present really well. So I'll leave you with that and with a phrase that first be the best and then be first in every single thing that you do.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sheena. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for your time. Onkar, Avni, thank you so much for coming here for evaluating. I know evaluation is not at all an easy. You have to focus on every word that they are speaking, note down everything, and you have to mention it. Thank you so much. It is really useful for everyone here. And I'm sure everyone has learned a lot. All the results of today's will be given slowly, not just now. We will be evaluating again. Everyone's evaluations will be taking up. So again, these next auditions will be next week again. So after all auditions finished, these group 1 auditions, next phase 2 auditions, selected people, students will come to the semi-finals. So wishing you all the very best, and let's meet in semi-finals. So keep cheering your next phase friends, encourage them, try to wish them with your, join us again in second phase, wish your friends, give them encouragement, share your experiences with them in the group. Okay, then, till then, see you all. Bye-bye. Have a great time.